covers 2 fingers.
That's a nice one.
That's a nice one.
All right, Ken, the good Lord himself calls on you to tell a good story. Let's hear it. I'm emailing this to our Texas boys tomorrow. Come on now.
To which Texas boys?
How many Texas boys do you know?
The those
Yeah.
Texas boys. I
All
don't
right.
know where heavy shot
All right,
was.
lay it on us, Kenneth.
All right. Well, after the multitude of research I had done on modern day turkey hunting and where to find them,
Naturally,
the result was I hired the best guide you can possibly have. Come here. This is the best guide you probably have. Robbie Barkley is paid in Keystone Light beer.
right?
Thank you. Yeah. So Robbie's expertise located one bird. I was a little disappointed. We formulated a plan to stealthy stalk, not just a regular stalk, but a stealthy stalk,
sure,
down the edge of one field, because we had pretty rock hard evidence that the birds were approaching that field, given that Robbie had seen them as we drove down the road.
Right.
That'll do it. And you know damn well I didn't, because I can barely see you.
Right.
So I stalked down there and realized the birds were nowhere to be found. So I went about my business of chunking dirt clods at snakes and blowing up my decoy, and not the blow up thing that you guys are familiar with. It was a turkey decoy. Okay, so put that up. Found me a good place to sit. Chunked a few more dirt clods at snakes, and laid down and rolled around in the poison ivy, a little bit under the limbs of the oak tree. Just decided I would play with my call. That's not code. That's not code. I was actually have like a.
You have a call.
Little.
You own a call.
I do own a turkey call.
Okay.
So I scratched it all up, and I broke limbs off so I could get a clear shot of my turkey decoy, and get set up, because I was expecting it'd be some time before the birds came in. I drugged my striker across my Roberts Brothers from Oakwood, Georgia turkey call, and before I even got finished with a yelp, I heard those are gobbles.
Gobbles.
Yeah. So in case you were wondering what those were, so those were gobbles.
The same sound you made when you saw the snake, though.
Yeah, what sound did you make when you saw the snakes?
Well, it was, but it was, it was more like that. So,
that was kind of like my sound, yeah.
Yeah, it was, it was that traditional sound of vice grips to testicles.
Like a 12-year-old girl?
Yeah, exactly.
Same sound I made today.
Yeah, exactly. So I did that, and I heard the gobbles, and I'm thinking, what would Brian Crankbait do? What would Brian do? Would he call again and try and get him to gobble again? Or would he put the call down, scratch his balls, and drink some water? I chose the latter. Scratched my balls good. I mean, gave them a thorough scratching. I may have some residual red bugs in there now, so I'm gonna have to check that out here pretty quick.
Send a picture later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely send you a photo of that later on. So I put my call down, I drank some water. I looked up, and there's 2 turkeys, gobblers, on either side of my decoy. And I didn't even have my gun in my lap. I'm sitting on the ground, didn't even have my gun in my lap. So I, got my gun up, and I thought I gotta be careful moving around. These sons of bitches didn't have any interest in me. They were worried about my decoy.
Back up a second. There you go.
Okay. They were worried about my decoy.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's a good-looking decoy, by the way.
It is a good-looking decoy. I mean, it's
a little flat.
It's exceptional.
You like to blow it?
I'll show you how they work. Don't get excited, Colin.
The manual inflator.
He's just mad he can't inflate it anymore.
That's about as good as it gets,
You're
guys.
getting me so excited.
I thought so. That's about as good as it gets, guys, anymore.
Was that the hole that he made?
Yeah, there's a few.
Here, open her back up. That's nice.
So the fucker jumped on my.
That's nice there, Clark.
The fucker jumped
like
on
blood.
my. Yeah.
Blood on the decoy.
Yeah, he slung around a little bit. So he jumped on my damn decoy, and the one that was on the decoy was, you know, he was looking to whip somebody's ass, and the other one was like, that don't look right. And he was kind of moving off. So instead of being able to take my time and thoroughly enjoy the experience of being out of doors and, you know, in the wide world of hunting sports, I just nailed his ass 56 yards away with heavy shot. Did I say 6 or 7? Heavy shot number 6s. Laid him out.
Wasn't that the blend?
No, it was straight 6s.
Straight 6s?
It may have been, I don't know. So I laid his ass out and then followed up with a couple of quick shots with his buddy, but with no success. So if you guys ever get a wild hair and decide you want to grow some testicles, just come on down here and we'll entertain you on a South Georgia turkey hunt.
We'll damn sure show you some snakes.
Oh yeah.
We
Two birds.
we
Yeah,
saw 5 snakes today. I was sitting down and had one
6
crawl 6.
because of the rattler.
Crawl 3 feet from me. I'm still fucking shaking. But I mean, it's just
Yeah,
my turkey hunt ended early today.
yeah, it ain't right.
Mm-mm.
It ain't right. So guys, Brian, glad to hear you're doing quite well. Colin, good to hear that you were taking care of Brian.
Don't forget old Pistolero.
Who now?
Pistolero.
Oh, I didn't know you were sending a pistol. Good to see you too, Pete. See you this fall, Wisconsin. But yeah, that's my hunting experience. Most fun you have with your clothes on.
And that does it.
That does it.